Alright, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to achieve the grainy colored threshold look in Adobe Photoshop. This is that bold, high-contrast, almost posterized black and white effect, combined with gritty texture and dramatic color grading. It's super popular in editorial design, streetwear graphics, album covers, and social media visuals. The best part is, it's very simple once you understand the formula. If you enjoy Photoshop tutorials like this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future design breakdowns. Now, let's jump straight into it. Start by opening your image in Photoshop. Portraits usually work best for this effect because strong facial shadows create powerful shapes, but you can experiment with any subject. Go up to the top menu and click Layer, then New Adjustment Layer and choose Threshold. Click OK. In the Properties panel, you'll see a single slider. This slider controls how much of the image becomes black and how much becomes white. If you drag it to the left, you'll increase the white areas. If you drag it to the right, you'll increase the black areas. What you're looking for here is strong subject definition. Don't worry about preserving detail. In fact, losing detail is part of the style. Focus on creating bold, graphic shapes with clear separation between light and shadow. Once you're happy with the contrast, leave it there. That's your base. Next, we're going to add the grain texture that gives this look its raw, printed feel. Click the new layer icon at the bottom of the Layers panel to create a blank layer above your threshold adjustment. With that new layer selected, go to Edit, then Fill. In the Contents dropdown, choose 50% gray and press OK. Your canvas will turn gray, but don't worry. Now go to Filter, then Noise, and choose Add Noise. In the dialog box, set the amount somewhere between 10 and 25%, depending on how gritty you want the result. Choose Gaussian distribution, and most importantly, make sure monochromatic is checked so the noise stays black and white. Click OK. Now change this layer's blend mode from normal to overlay. Instantly, the gray disappears and the noise blends into the image. If you want a softer texture, try soft light instead. If you want something harsher and more aggressive, try hard light. You can also lower the layer opacity slightly if the grain feels too strong. This step adds depth and makes the image feel less flat and digital. Now for the final and most exciting step, bringing color back into the image. Go to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, and choose Gradient Map. Click OK. In the Properties panel, click directly on the gradient bar to edit it. You'll see two main color stops, one representing the shadows and one representing the highlights. Click the black color stop on the left and change it to a deep, rich color like dark blue, crimson red, forest green, or deep purple. Then click the white color stop on the right and change it to a bright contrasting tone. This contrast is what creates that dramatic colored threshold look. Press OK once you're satisfied. Immediately, your black and white image transforms into a bold, stylized graphic with textured grain and cinematic color. If you want to experiment further, try adding additional color stops in the gradient for more complex color transitions. You can also adjust the threshold slider again after applying the gradient map to refine the balance of shapes. Everything stays fully editable because we used adjustment layers. So just to recap, here's the formula. Start with your image, apply a threshold adjustment layer for hard contrast, add a 50% gray layer with noise set to overlay for grain, and finish with a gradient map to introduce color. That's the entire effect. And that's how you achieve the grainy colored threshold look in Photoshop. If this tutorial helped you, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more Photoshop effects and design techniques. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.